Hello everyone, how you all doing? This is Jathan Bhupathi and welcome to the very first, non-intro session, podcast session of Such Film Podcast. The last one was an intro session that was just me checking sound and all sorts of stuff, and here I am actually doing something. I'm gonna release one today about the sort of my anticipated movies of 2022. And then next podcast session, I'll be talking about one of my favorite directors, Denis Villeneuve, and his recent film Dune, and my anticipation for Dune Part 2. That's what I'm doing. Also, two things. One, I'm talking this quietly because I'm in my closet room and I don't know if my parents can hear me from the other side of the room. And two, I think I have a stuffed up nose, so you're gonna hear me like a lot sometimes. I'm not sure. It's gonna be a bit annoying, unfortunately, but I do hope that at least we can make through it, and you can at least be somewhat entertained by what I have to offer because 2021 is about to end. So at least why not start off with some films that might intrigue me. So, um, as far as I don't I prefer not to talk about any 2021 films in this podcast session, but I want to talk about them later on in the year, where I do make like my best like 2021 films list that I will be able to talk about my thoughts on the 2021 films. So these are all just 2022 films. They're all announced. And yeah, sorry about that. See, I warned you, but no, we're going to be talking about all 2022 films, so we're just going to go right into it. I'm pulling the list off of Wikipedia, which is not a really reliable source, I know, but desperate times call for desperate measures. So, um, okay, so I'm looking. I'm just going to talk about films I'm anticipating. I don't want to talk about every single film because I don't think unless that film releases at that time, maybe I'll talk about that certain film. But other than that, I don't really see the point of talking about every single, film out there. So I'm gonna talk about some films. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to see which one I'm interested in. Okay, here's one. Belle. Um, this is the new Mamoru Hosoda film. This is an anime film that I've recently seen the trailer of, which I gotta be completely honest with you, the visuals look absolutely stunning. I absolutely adore the visuals. There's so many shots where I'm like, how the F did you do that? You know what I mean? Like, it's so wonderfully well done. And, like, oh my god, that entire, like, you have to like look up in YouTube literally Bell teaser or Bell trailer or something like that, Belle, and you will be outstanded or at least like astonished by just like how visually stunning that is. Like it is so inventive, really it is. And granted, I know Mamoru Hosoda made like other films before. I still need to see them because he's made, I think, Mirai, Wolf Children, Summer Wind. He's made a lot of like really damn good films, and I haven't seen any one of them because I just started getting into the world of anime. But I do think though that I will be looking forward to this film for sure. This definitely has that sort of like feel to it that I just like I absolutely adored in like a regular sort of like anime film, and hopefully I'll be able to see this one in theaters. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of films in theaters these days, but hopefully when that film releases, I'll be able to see in theaters because holy crap, would that be an experience if I truly see that film in theaters? So, Bell's pretty anticipated for this one. Um, what's next? Um, so yeah. Ah, crap. guys. So yeah, what's next that I could talk about? I'm looking through some of these right now. Like there's Death on the Nile, Uncharted, Ambulance, Dog. Like most of these films, I'm not really looking forward to. Um, so yeah, so like if there's any film that I'm like actually looking forward to in 2022, like I consider that to be a rarity at this case because like usually the good films come out at the latter half of the year. So just putting it out there, just really putting it out there. So yeah, I think yeah. All right, we can move on. So let's the Batman. All right, yeah, this is one I could talk about for sure. The Batman is I don't need to even explain this one. This is the new Matt Reeves Batman film. It is well, it's his first Batman film, yeah, but it's directed by Matt Reeves. The Robert Pattinson, this is sort of Paul Dano, Andy Serkis, Zoe Kravitz. There's a lot of people in this film, and I haven't been this excited for a film in a very long time, especially for a superhero film, because I think there's a lot of merit for this one to be like really really good, and I think it will be because there's just that fuel to like what the Dark Knight did, but it also has that sort of like more darker, more rustic type of feel that I just it really associates with Batman, and I think it's definitely something that one they got an amazing DP for the film. I think Greg Fraser is an absolutely wonderful visual cinematographer, but you also have an actor like Robert Pattinson who I think is one of the best actors working today. Like he's definitely one of the. I mean, he's acted with Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse. Like, need I say more? So, like, I think this is definitely gonna work. As far as like, will it be like a classic? It could very well be. Will it have some flaws? Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it'll be like really really good though. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think everyone knows how anticipated we are for Batman. It's not because it's not like a Spider-Man No Way Home case where it's like oh these people are in it. This movie has to be good. Like you can tell the visuals and the filmmaking and the acting and the storytelling all work together for this film to show off what it can show off. And like that's dedication for me. That's what building expectation is for me. And that's why like I really think Batman is like one of those films that I think in recent memory that I'm actually like really, really looking forward to. And I know a lot of people are and contrary to my own belief, I'm actually supporting that. So be on the lookout in theaters if I actually see the Batman. It'll be really fun, for sure. So yeah. What else? Turning Red. Not excited for that. Alright, what else is there? Sneakerella. You want me to be excited about Sneakerella? Yeah, that ain't happening, man. Um, Uncharted. Yeah, yeah. Um, Moonfall, Ambulance. Of course, Ambulance, the new Michael Bay film. I'll be excited for that for sure. Yeah, no. So yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I can talk about this for a bit, because, I don't know, I'm not a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, but it's Sonic. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. I think I think with the first film, I haven't seen the first film, but I can imagine how when you have like a film that was marketed to be like, oh, it's not going to work, and then it actually works out to be quite likable among fans, and to see them sort of like building off of what the first film did. It's commendable. It's commendable. I'm not really looking forward to it, but at the same time, like I'm not against it either. So it can work. It can work for sure. Plus, I think a lot of people are like really excited because, like, Jim Carrey, Idris Elba, Ben Schwartz. There's also Tails in the film. There's a packed thing for this Sonic 2 film. So looking forward to it. I mean, like, I'm not really looking forward to it, but at the same time, like, I'm not against if the film's like I'm not against the film for like what it is. Like I'll actually kind of support it, surprisingly, because it is that sort of like Sonic film. Um, so yeah, what Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. I haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts film, so I can't really tell if I'm looking forward to it or not. Because a lot of people really they like the first film, but they don't like the second film, and that sort of like coincides with one another. And then at the end of the day, you have the third film, and I don't know. I see it can work. It's definitely going to work commercially. There's no doubt about that. But like, will it be a good film? Oh, only one can hope. I mean, yes, David Yates, but like, I don't know. J.K. Rowling has always been the sort of like person that's. Is it weird how I never considered J.K. Rowling to be a good writer? Like, yeah, she's written Harry Potter, but like, be honest, has she in the Harry Potter films that I actually like really like? It was when the directors themselves deviated from what she wrote that I actually appreciated the film more, and I actually appreciated what the story of Harry Potter was more, rather than just her writing the books herself. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but I mean, this film could be good. It's hard to tell. You know what I mean? So I'll leave it at that. Um. So yeah. All right. The Northmen. Yes, absolutely. This is a film I'm looking forward to. For those of you who don't know what The Northman is, this is the new Robert Eggers film. If you haven't, Robert Eggers made both The Witch and or The Vitch, because it's like there's two double V's, and he made The Lighthouse. I haven't seen The Vitch yet, but The Lighthouse is like one of my all-time favorite films, like ever. It is such a great film. I think I've seen like two times already, and I still love it to this day. Because not only was Robert Eggers amazing, and like even I said like Robert Pattinson was in it as well, but Willem Dafoe, he's like one of my favorite actors in that, and he gives one of the best performances I've ever seen in a film in The Lighthouse. And I know it's like such like a film bro type thing, but like he was so good. And if you haven't seen The Lighthouse, please do so yourself. There's a lot of things that go unexplained. I can't guarantee you'll love it, but I there's hardly anything you won't appreciate about it. I'll say that for sure. And oh god. But oh sorry guys. But yeah, no, this is a good one. I and like with the Northman, I think this is like a Viking tale as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. They released a picture of the house of the environment where it was set in. I was like, oh damn, this is actually something surreal, because Robert Eggers usually has a sort of like timely sort of like authentic quality to it in his films, and like his it's a period. They're always like period films that also takes into more like the supernatural, but also more of the horrorness of it all and the eeriness of it all. They're just wonderfully well made films. And I mean, in The Northman, we're talking Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Anya Taylor Joy, the Ralph Ineson, Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe. I mean, is there one reason why I'm not excited for this film? None. There really isn't. There really isn't. I'm definitely gonna see that film. I hope to, at least, because that is definitely going to be a film that I know for sure is good, and they haven't even like released anything as well. So I'm like really backing on what Robert Eggers has done for this film to be good for sure. So yeah, that's yeah, definitely I'm looking forward to that for sure. So yeah. Um Doctor Strange the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, I I'll talk about MCU later. Um Top Gun Maverick. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. I need to see the first Top Gun. So, John Wick Chapter 4. Haven't seen the John Wick films. Fortunately, sorry, I haven't seen them. Bob's Burger movie. Haven't seen Bob's Burgers, man. Um, Jurassic World, Lightyear, Ellis. Alright. Oh God, sorry. Minions. No, of course not. Okay. Um, Thor, Love and Thunder. I don't. Okay, so I guess I can touch on MCU in a bit because I'll make a film of it. I'll make not a film, I wish, but I'll make a podcast session of all the Thor, of all not Thor, sorry, of all like the MCU films. Um, excuse me for a moment. Okay, I think I'm back to normal. But no. Um, okay, sorry. The stuffy nose here and there. All right. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I guess I can talk about some Marvel things. So I'm not really excited for many Marvel stuff. I haven't been excited for anything Marvel related since Eternals, honestly, and that one was sort of like a disappointment of sorts. Um, oh God, what's okay? One, two, three. All right, we're back to normal. Hopefully. Okay. God, what is it with my nose? Okay. All right, we gotta make this quick then. Because I think my nose is gonna like literally kill me. So let's just make this quick. We're in July now, so Thor: Love and Thunder. I guess I can talk somewhat about Marvel. I'm not really looking forward to Marvel. I think especially after like because I know I've been excited for Eternals, but ever since then I haven't really looked forward to anything Marvel. Um, or at least anything from the MCU because I don't know. It's just when you have like 31 projects in the MCU that's already been finalized to release sometime within the next 5 years, at some point you're going to be like fatigued by, exactly what are we doing? Like, are these all products or are these all stories? Like, what are we doing? And it just feels like products to me. If anything, the only reason I'm excited to see Thor: Love and Thunder is not because Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy are combining together. It's only simply for Taika Waititi. I think he's an excellent director, or at least like one of the better directors in the industry, and he has a great sense for comedic timing. At least, because I mean, he's made some of the best MCU films, right? With Thor Ragnarok, so like, I definitely do think that Thor: Love and Thunder can like definitely work. Um, I don't know. I will it be the best one, and then maybe we'll see what happens afterwards. I'm not sure, but it definitely has my interest only solely for Taika Waititi himself. So yeah. Um, nope. I haven't seen a Jordan Peele film. I haven't. I haven't seen Get Out, and I haven't seen Us. I should see Get Out, and I should see Us. I just haven't. Um, okay. Okay. But I haven't seen Get Out and I haven't seen Us. But I do think that Jordan Peele is a pretty solid writer. So I can give it to that. I can give it to that for sure. Um, Plus, I mean, I just haven't seen anything Peele has done, but I can pretty much hope that the film will be good because I mean we're talking Daniel Kaluuya, Key Palmer, Stephen Yeun. There's definitely going to be something in it that I'm going to be looking forward to for sure. So yeah, Black Adam, not into it, man. Sorry. Man, Toronto, Secret Headquarters, Beast. What is all this? Okay, alright, Mark Foster, Puss in Boots. There's another Puss in Boots movie? Okay, I guess. Don't worry, darling. Um, Olivia Wilde's directing that. I don't know if she's directed other films, but okay, I guess. Mission Impossible 7. I haven't seen the Mission Impossible films, so I can't really be excited for this film. I don't really, I haven't I've heard a lot of things about Mission Impossible and how like oh it has like real stunts, but I barely even know what most of the stunts are. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I'll plan on watching at least like Fallout and like Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation before I see Seven though. So I'll definitely check out the films someday. It's just it's gonna take a while, unfortunately. So yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yes, absolutely. This is one I'm absolutely looking forward to. Spider-Verse is probably my favorite Spider-Man film. By a long shot, actually. It's not even like close. Um, and to make a film that not only explores the Spider-Verse, but also have like possibly the best animation that has ever been outputted in like years, at least from the American industry, right? Like it truly like shows like the amount of effort and the amount of like the amount of heart and the amount of dedication that they have to this character and like the entire like universe of sorts. Like it just really shows, especially in the first film, and like that film was already like perfect to me. You know what I mean? So like this I can only imagine is like perfect for me. So like I'm looking forward to this one for sure. This is what I'm looking forward to. All right, yeah, this is yeah. I'm watching this in theaters. Because I haven't seen the first one in theaters, and that's certainly like a theater experience, right? So like this is definitely one that I'm looking forward to. I'm actually more looking forward to this one than No Way Home. Not because like No Way Home has there's three Spider-Mans in a film. Like there's gonna be a whole bunch of villains. Like one, Spider Verse did that earlier. Two, Spider Verse has better writers that pulls it off. Whereas with like because of Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who are by the way like an intriguing duo who has made both the Lego Movie, The Mitchells versus the Machines, Claudia versus Chance of Meatballs, 21 Jump Street. Like all of their films are bad ideas, and yet they just completely like sell on it, right? Whereas you have John Watts, who takes these good ideas and just sort of makes bad films, or at least sort of like mediocre films on it. You know what I mean? Like that's my opinion on the man. I know, unpopular opinion, but I don't know. I think we can all agree that this is Spider Verse Part One, Across the Spider Verse, the sequel at least. This is definitely gonna work. I'm looking forward to this one for sure. There's no doubt about it. It is gonna be a treat. So yeah. Um. So yeah, The Flash. Yeah. Nah. Um. The Untitled David O. Russell project. Yeah, this one has a lot of sorry, but this one has a lot of people in this one. There's Christian Bale, Margaret Robbie, John David Washington, Anya Taylor Joy, Rami Malek, Zoe Saldana, Timothy Olyphant, Michael Shannon, Taylor Swift, Robert De Niro, Mike Myers. Okay, holy crap! All right, what even is this? I haven't, because I have seen David O. Russell's films. I know he's made American Hustle and Silver Linings Playbook. Both films I like really like. But yeah, no. What else has he made? What's this about? It's an untitled period film. Doctor and a lawyer form an unlikely partnership. Huh. And it's holy crap. We're having Emmanuel Lubezki as a cinematographer? Why have I not heard about this like ages ago? Holy crap. Alright. Okay, that's piquing my interest. Yeah, yeah, I can see that pique my interest. I mean, if you have like Lubeski as a cinematographer, you're guaranteed to have at least something going for you. So, holy crap! All right. Bee Gees biopic. Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh is an interesting director. I haven't seen Belfast, but a lot of people really like Belfast. But he's also made Artemis Fowl and Thor, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect from it. It's a biopic on the Bee Gees. Hopefully it'll be good. Question mark. I'm not sure. So yeah. Black Panther sequel. Not looking forward to it. I'll explain more in Marvel. I'm not looking forward to it. Um, Fablemans. This is Steven Spielberg with Michelle Williams, Seth Rogen, Paul Dano. Semi-autobiographical coming-of-age drama. I it's Steven Spielberg, but like even then, like I don't know, I haven't seen West Side Story to truly like sell my sort of like faith into Spielberg yet. But like I'll wait to have my expectations on until I see West Side Story. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that it doesn't seem right to so I'm just gonna move on from there. Creed 3. Michael B. Jordan directing it. Okay. I haven't seen the two Creed films, but I know they're like films based off Rocky, and I haven't seen Rocky either, so yeah, I think it's a boxing film. That's as far as I know. I know it's like incredibly like generically expected, I guess, but like I don't know, I haven't seen Creed, so it's hard for me to base an expectation off of it. But I know a lot of people really like Creed, so there's that. But like then again, I think I don't know how Michael B. Jordan is as good as a director, so we'll just have to see. Um, so yeah, Strange World. I don't know what that's all about. It's a new Walt Disney animation film. Okay, I guess. Um, Avatar 2, not looking forward to it. Aquaman 2, not looking forward to it. Mario, Untitled Mario film, also not looking forward to it. Babylon. Okay, this is a film that I can say right now we can at least like finally talk about. Babylon. Um, Babylon is so. For those of you who don't know, This is going to be made by Damien Chazelle, who is one of the. I think he's probably one of the youngest recipients to get Best Director. Like Academy Award for Best Director, and like he's made Whiplash, he's made La La Land, he's made First Man. Like the guy knows what he's doing, and this has a huge cast. Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Catherine Watterson, um, Olivia Wilde, Spike Jones, Toby Maguire. This has quite a cast for sure, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's like a Hollywood type sort of film. It definitely has a sort of like Hollywood La La Land sort of like esque film to it. It says it's a period drama, so there's that also to it. But like pretty much anything like Damien Chazelle does, I'm like, yeah, no, I can be sold on that. So I'm going in with the sole merit of that Damien Chazelle is in it, and plus it has like Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie after like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So like I'm definitely looking forward to that. Um, oh God, okay, and you know what? While I'm scrubbing my nose for a lot of reasons, I think I'm good. I think I don't need to explain any more of myself. I think I've covered all of them, at least out of all the ones from Wikipedia. I know I could probably talk more about the sort of like films I'm not looking forward to, but I'll talk more about them as soon as like you know the as we get approaching to those release dates. First the nose and now the hiccups. All right, I'm just gonna. I need to end this quickly. So, but yeah, no, that's my thoughts on all these films. Don't really have much more to say. Next podcast session, we're going to be talking about Villeneuve and Dune. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. And yeah, just take care of you guys. I'm going to figure out this nose situation real quickly, and I'll also probably drink a lot of water. Yeah, that's what I should do. So yeah, take care, guys, and remember to keep watching, keep commenting, and keep loving film. See you all. Bye.